welcome to the Twitching Hour. As usual, nobody's here.
Oh my God.
Yeah, we're live. We're just when you
I'm coming.
were leaving. So yeah, disorganized as usual. We're sorry about that. And yeah, hey Michael. Yeah, today's stream we're going to talk about Cologne.
I really like Michael's remark.
So guys, come on. Why do you always leave me here alone?
Sorry, you didn't even warn me that you're...
Well, you said start the
I'm moving
stream.
my chair.
Okay.
Hey Marco.
Hello. Hey everyone, hello, I'm sorry. Sorry about that.
Hey DFast.
Hey DFast.
Thank you very much.
Thank you DFast, thank you very much. I'm sorry about we never remembered to plug on social media the fact that we're live.
Did you plug it now?
Yes, I did. On Twitter. I didn't manage to get
It says the
Facebook in.
broadcast has ended.
It hasn't.
It hasn't.
I hope we're live.
Yes, we are.
We are?
Yes.
Okay,
It
because...
says stop.
Same for the
streaming.
PC and for my phone.
Okay, someone confirm that you can see us, because Kami's computer doesn't update. The Spexy Gang is streaming now. Okay,
It's
so
working.
it's working.
I think it's working.
Is it working? Someone confirm.
Not working for me.
Oh, had to hit play, didn't auto start. Yeah, okay, but the important thing is that it's working. Hey guys, how have you been? How have things been? We left you for a couple of days with Nico only. I hope he took good care of you. Did you take good care of of them, Nico?
Yeah, and myself.
And yourself. That's very good to hear.
And I have a guest over.
Oh,
Dan.
I didn't get to watch that.
Yeah.
I want to watch
Oh.
the
Very
VOD.
fun.
Oh yeah, I have to watch it too.
Cool,
One
yeah.
How
hour
was it?
with Bogdan.
Bogdan. Yeah, Bogdi was our
Bogdi the man.
intern, right?
Yeah.
So
You
things
actually
have
worked
been
on the
wet,
game.
Michael. We're just
Uh,
glad you're safe and well.
How big
And
big wings he grew and flew away.
Grew wings?
Yeah, and flew away.
Oh yeah.
Metaphorically. I mean.
Metaphorically, of course. That's cool. Michael, we hope you're safe there in Texas.
Yes.
Stay safe. Yeah, so there's crazy things going on down there. So please stay safe. Yeah, so we left it with Nico. He's been working on the game. Me and Kami we're doing something for the very first time. Actually, taking a laptop and going and shoving the game in people's faces.
oh yeah,
Yeah, so
big time.
big time. So we went to Germany last Thursday, I think. Yeah, we went to Germany and managed to do a couple of things. We thought we'd only...
So hot in here.
Yeah, it is.
Even my juice and water is hot.
We thought we'd only get to go to the Adventure Treff party, but...
Hey, Sense Squirrel.
Check
Hey,
it out.
Senseless Squirrel. Yeah, it's 29.
Wish we had the AC. Wonder when that technology is going to work for us.
I think we can turn the AC on. We should
And-
have done that before stream.
And turn this off.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, I'm
Yeah.
going to
So
turn
we
this
went to
off.
Germany. We went to Germany in Köln.
Turn it
Yes.
off.
Köln, is it Köln? I hope we say
Köln
that
or
right.
Cologne? I'm not sure what
we're
the
not
official
like,
thing is.
Yeah, so I can't pronounce that right. So sorry if I pronounce it wrong. And we went to the Adventure Treff party where we presented the game to all of the adventure fans and developers who came to the party
And it
from
was
all
great.
over Europe. It was awesome, yeah.
It was great. Yeah,
So
I mean,
it
it
was
was great.
really
Not only
nice
that,
gathering.
not only that we showed the game, but first and foremost, for me at least, was just meeting people that were into the same things that we
Yeah,
are
and
into.
such nice people. Like
Yes.
really, it was such an awesome experience.
It was
an
great.
awesome party.
The great part about the Adventure Treff party is what Kami was saying, that it's not just developers, it's both developers and players. I mean, I think anyone can come. So it was very cool. We met some of our backers, which we only interacted with online
Yeah.
before coming. I mean, I'd like recognize people because I had
mean,
seen them.
Cartoons for
Yeah, I'd seen Kami cartoonizing them.
cartoonizations.
Man, such nice
And
people.
There
Everyone
were
we
people
met there
that
were.
watching our streams, and I don't know. It's been so amazing. People that backed us on Kickstarter, they knew who we were, and they were excited to meet us, and
Yeah, so
us too. Like wow.
So the party
What
is
an
something
awesome
that has
experience.
been happening since 2009, I
Yeah.
think, and it's always at on the tail end of Gamescom, and I'm kind of sad that this is that we came so late. Literally, we were late to the party. Literally, it was very cool.
Yeah.
So the very nice people from Adventure Treff organized it and invited us over there.
awesome.
Our regret was, I mean, I was really sorry that Nico couldn't make it, but yeah, he had stuff to do, and also maybe I mean, it would have been a bit more expensive that way. Either way, we went on a budget, man. We walked a lot.
Yeah, we walked 78 kilometers in total.
Yes.
I have my fitness band here that kept track of every kilometer we walked, and in the end,
than 50 miles.
Yes. In the end, it doesn't even matter.
in our holiday, we walked for 78 miles.
But
I mean,
it was
public transportation was very confusing. Like we used the trains 3 times, and all of the 3 times we went in the wrong direction. So we took the good train, but we went in the wrong direction. We couldn't tell just after a pretty long time. So
I'm
yeah,
happy I didn't go with you.
it was just
78
easier to
kilometers, man.
go by foot, because like if you wanted to go somewhere, it would take you half an hour with the public transportation and 40 minutes by foot. So we just said we won't. Let's just
yeah.
let's just save some money and do some exercise and just walk.
So we walked to the party, had a great time. We'll talk more about the party, but it was fun. Like right at the end, it was a terrible thunderstorm, and everyone was calling cabs. And we were calling cabs. We're waiting for the cab with Lancelot, with Jean Baptiste. A lot of nice people that we met there. Some folks from Adventure Gamers, and eventually the rain seemed
but
to stop.
the cabs didn't come, and we were
Yeah, the
waiting for
cabs
a long
didn't
time. But the rain stopped, and we said, let's just go by foot, because
The
we
rain
were, like,
seemed to stop.
Yeah, because we were like half an hour,
Only you
40
know.
minutes from our Airbnb, and then we had to cross a very big bridge.
Yes,
and
a huge
right
bridge.
when we
With
were in the
no,
middle of the
nothing
bridge,
above.
nothing above, like it started pouring. Oh
Yes.
my god, like.
And it was very dark,
And
and
we were
there was
afraid not that the lighting wouldn't strike the bridge, because it was all metal. It was a train bridge, and
it was a very
it had
metal
a
bridge.
small sidewalk,
Yes.
but it was metal. So when you walked, it sounded like metal. Like
And it was a little bit creepy. It was just us and some dude who passed us by, and then everybody started walking. And we all reconvened under a bridge, and he was like, "Hey, you guys game developers? Yeah, hey, let's share a cab." He was also a game developer from Poland,
Yeah.
working on a VR game. All 3 of us got rained on the same bridge. Yeah, it was really cool. But going back to the party, it was for me, it was very cool because we had a couple of things in mind. I mean, of course, we wanted to go there and just party with the people, have a good time, but that's not the only reason that we went there. It was very important for us to just go and talk to people who had already had experience releasing adventure games. That's why it was so great, because it was like around 150 people, something like that, and everybody was into adventure games, and it was people who worked like sound guys and developers and just enthusiasts. People who backed adventure game Kickstarters, all types of people. I'm sad that we didn't get to talk to everyone there. It would have probably been impossible. We talked to a lot of developers. Finally met some people that we've known from online, and basically we picked their brains about a lot of stuff, which we found very useful too. About publishers and how to market your game and all that kind of stuff. That being a bit isolated here, we weren't that much.
For being our
really
first
into.
game and
Yes.
everything, like we don't have.
And
any
everybody
experience.
that we met was just as cool as we thought we would. We got some cool swag. Got myself a Journey Down T-shirt. I'm so happy because I'm a big fan of the game.
Yeah, and
it's
the
coming
guys
out
were
in
so
September.
nice, so
The
nice.
guys were so nice, like incredibly nice. They were buying beers for everyone, and they had like a boom box playing their music. Their music was playing so loud that it was like covering. It was, you couldn't hear the party music, the regular music from the place because of it. So yeah, that was super cool. Just picking people's brains, talking about publishing, talking about how to market your game, lots of stuff like that. But not in a business boring kind of way. Just talking, like friends.
Yeah.
Everybody was. We really felt like we knew the people we really felt like we knew them for years and years. And it was super cool
It was awesome.
to be in the same space with all these people who liked and made or enjoyed the same thing as we did, and also met some of our backers.
Yeah.
And it was cool because we were the only ones. Orlando Bloom passing by, say hello, Orlando.
Hello, Orlando.
It was cool because I think we were the only ones who actually had a laptop, and it's probably because it had been like Gamescom had just.
Yeah.
It was on its next to last day, Probably people were just sick of showing their game, but we came there, we were very fresh and enthusiastic. So we plugged our laptop in there and we showed the game. Showed the game. It wasn't. It isn't really implemented. We were just basically showing off rooms that weren't really wired up. They didn't have game logic. We were just showing the game mostly to people who were curious, had seen it before and were curious to just really see it in action. There were people who hadn't heard of it and were curious about it. Kami spent a lot of time explaining the same thing over and over to people because there was always a little crowd in front of the laptop. And yeah, it was very cool because even in this IRL situation, people they seemed generally impressed with it. We're getting comments like, how long have you been working on this game? 1 year? 1 year? Well, this looks like something that's been worked on for 3 years.
Yeah.
I'm like, well, what can we say? We love working on it.
Yeah.
What else coming?
About a party?
Yeah,
Man, it was awesome.
it was awesome.
Yeah.
That's it.
Sorry, I'm still tired after all the
Yeah, it was a very full.
road back home.
It was a very full weekend, and the thing is that because we decided, like always, we decide way too late on stuff. We didn't find actually even if we had looked for tickets earlier, I don't think we could have found direct flights to come on that day. The only
Yeah,
direct
we
flight
would
was
have-
the next day, right?
The next day, yeah. But we could have taken the flight home next day at 6 a.m., but that would have been crazy. That would have meant not
That-
sleeping.
Yeah, not getting a chance to check out Gamescom.
Yeah, and
So
that too.
the bad part about it is that it took us 12 hours to get from Târgu to Salut.
Salud.
It took us 12 hours to get from Târgu to Köln, like taking a bus to Cluj, taking a flight
Taking a
from
flight
Cluj to Munich.
Then another one from Munich to
Yeah,
Köln.
waiting for 3 hours in the
then
Munich
taking
airport,
the
which is an
train.
awesome airport. Oh my
Yeah,
god,
oh my
Munich
God.
airport
It's
is
a huge airport.
kick-ass. So it was very, very tiring, and we had to switch to Airbnbs because Köln is crazy when you go there during Gamescom. Like
Yeah.
everything is just games.
Everything
Um,
is booked, so we didn't
yeah,
find a
everything's
single
booked.
room for the whole stay there.
So many people with gaming swag and like big ass like posters and advertising everywhere for games. It was crazy. So I'm very
Yeah,
happy
so
that we made it there.
I really got a lot of enthusiasm from the party on working on the game. I couldn't wait to come back home and work on the game.
Yeah, me too.
I know people were so excited about it, and they said they were watching our streams, and I don't know, just I got a bit of validation from others.
Yeah, because you guys are,
Yeah.
we have our filthy regulars here, which we really appreciate. You guys are typing in the chat and we know you by name and stuff. But we just found out there's a lot of people who just drop in every once in a while and they
don't say
just
anything.
lurk,
It was just, wow.
and just met them and were like, hey, I watch your streams. Oh, really? Even, Romanian devs, which we met at
Yeah.
Gamescom, they were like, hey, we watch your streams. Very cool. Yeah,
So about Gamescom.
yes, about Gamescom. So
we didn't take a booth there because it was very expensive
No, we did
to show
not.
your game at Gamescom.
yes.
But we said let's just take a laptop and show it around to people. You know, it's not
Well,
illegal.
first and
already.
foremost, we didn't know that we were going to Gamescom because we
Yeah.
didn't have tickets.
Yeah.
We wanted to buy regular tickets, just visitor tickets, but they were sold out they had been sold out for a long time. But the people at Adventure Treff were very nice to us and they just gave us their press pass. And so, but it was, it was the last day. It wasn't as many people.
Yeah, it was
It was-
already ending. It was
Yes.
like, a lot of people had left already.
So we were there for like 5 or 6 hours, something like that.
Yeah.
But that place is crazy.
And
It's insane.
the Romanian game developers were so nice. Then they
Yes.
let us show the game at their booth. So we took the laptop out and just
Yeah. It was
started showing the game. To
So here's the thing with Gamescom. The thing with the Gamescom is that it's super expensive to show your game there. It's something like, I don't know, more than 5,000-6,000 euros, something like that. Something that obviously, we cannot afford. Now, the one way of doing that would have been to go through this was like a Romanian delegation and the Romanian government. I think all European governments do this. They pay for you for your booth to be there. But it wasn't really worth doing for us because this was mainly for the business. So like Gamescom it's a two-parter. The first part of it, I don't know how many days, is the business stuff that is not open to the public, where you register and people look you up and then you set up meetings and stuff and you talk business. but we're not really about business, me and Kami. So it makes sense if you want to go there looking for financing, that kind of stuff. So we weren't. It didn't really make sense for us. We were like, we don't want to do business. It's not worth the effort and stuff. We just want to show the game off, and I think we were much better off just showing it directly to the adventure game fans.
Yes, because there were other kids, like, I don't know, 12, 13-year-old kids coming to see the game, and they wanted to shoot, and I was like, no, they don't shoot, you just point and click, and they're like,
and it's just that a point and click gets drowned in Gamescom, because everything is about big booths and big flashy stuff and
like you can't
action
compete
games
with
and
the 10-meter dragon in other booths,
True.
just with a laptop there.
True, it's true. Now there was the Indie Mega, what's it called? I have it here on this thing, Indie Arena booth, but that you couldn't go there with the government thing, and it also cost, I think, thousands of euros. So it didn't really make sense for us to go there. Maybe next year, who knows? But anyways, what was super cool about this is it's not just the people that the Romanian folks were very nice to let us. They let us set up our laptop there, and some people came and played our game. But really cool games are being made in Romania, like really, really cool games. All of them that were showing there, we were very, very impressed. I mean, I knew some of them already, but man, just playing them firsthand makes a big difference. We were really blown away by some of them.
Yeah.
So kudos to our fellow Romanian indies. I know it's really hard. It ain't easy, but they're doing really great stuff. So look for some very cool games coming soon your way. And it was super nice to just connect. That's the thing. We keep saying this, we're sort of isolated here a little bit. We don't have any other indies to talk to, or any other adventure game fans or adventure game developers. So these couple of days, really they were just a couple of days, like Friday and Saturday, right? Because Sunday we came home. So these couple of days of talking to a lot of people, it was a bit overwhelming, but it was very, very cool. So yeah, talking to to German folks, to British folks, to American folks, to our own Romanian brothers whom we hung out with after Gamescom and said goodbye to, and then went away, and we got lost and then came back and said goodbye to again.
We were still a bit tired because I wanted to hang out with the Romanian game developers that last evening, so we went for a walk with them, and it was kind of 1 o'clock, and then we said we'll go home, and again we took it in the wrong direction and walked for like half an hour, then back half an hour, and then we arrived home, at the Airbnb at, I don't know, 2:30, and we had the plane at 6, so we
2
said...
2 a.m.
2 a.m., yeah. And we had the plane at 6 a.m., so we were just so stressed that the taxi wouldn't show up because they they can't speak English, and
Yes.
we were afraid that we won't get to the airport on time, so we just walked to the central station to take the train. So we didn't get any sleep Saturday night at all. So we were just really, really, really.
And I couldn't sleep on the train. I couldn't sleep on the plane. I couldn't sleep in the airport. Actually, I slept on the second plane for like more than 24 hours. For 30 something hours, I only slept for 1 hour, and then we went straight to my sister's birthday.
Dozing off, like, I don't know, for 10 minutes, and then waking up and dozing off again because we were so stressed.
Went straight to my sister's birthday, have some rum and coke, and I think that helped me.
Man, we're so tired.
We're just
so tired.
Destroyed. Hey, Mr. Montu.
Hey, Mr. Montu. Long time no see.
Yes, a German who cannot speak English. Marco, we don't want to say bad stuff about German people, but we don't want to say bad stuff about German.
We won't say bad stuff.
We won't say bad stuff. But there were a lot of drunk people in the streets.
No, I cannot express an opinion about Germany because I've only seen like a small part of the city, but the small part I've seen was weird.
Yeah, it was also the fact that it was Saturday night. And we walked everywhere at night, and party people were out there drinking and pissing all over the place, and it was just a little crazy.
A lot of drunk. So I've never seen so many drunk people in my life, and large groups just yelling.
It might be the fact that we're from a smaller town. We don't really have a nightlife here.
But we've been in other cities in Europe, and usually we don't see that many drunk people. I don't know.
People get very aggressively drunk. I mean, they're not aggressive. They're not aggressive.
They weren't violent.
Just yell a lot. People yelling in the
but,
street
like
like,
our first impression when we got there, we took the train from the airport to go to Airbnb, and right in the city center, some guys, like I don't know, 10 guys, came in the train.
Yep.
And they had like a teaser. What is that? A teaser?
Taser.
Taser.
Teaser.
They were teasing me.
Like,
In the
wanna see my
train.
teaser?
Yes,
Weird.
they were right behind us. It
Yeah,
was
and
just me
yelling.
and Kami in the train, and those guys, and we were yelling
And yelling
cocaine and.
Yeah. Oh my
I
god.
was like, oh shit.
And they did that for.
And you didn't have your own?
No,
Oh,
man.
you went by plane. That's why I like to try. Bring my own guns.
So you can bring your shotgun.
Yeah.
Yeah, so they weren't violent or anything, but like it's
It
just
was- yes.
they were like 20 something, very drunk.
Yeah.
I mean,
Never bring a knife.
and there were some girls
Don't bring
crying
that teaser
there,
to
and
go.
it was very awkward. So that was our first experience, and then just seeing a lot of people peeing on the streets, not even bothering to turn their
Old
back.
ladies peeing on the streets with their
Yeah, there
butts
was an-
towards us.
Yeah, and
It's
she
crazy.
wasn't even sitting; she was peeing standing on herself.
Yes.
Like so many weird stuff, and
I think we were-
that
yeah, but I
street-
think we
that
were-
street which was the
Yes,
party
we were-
street.
yes.
It was very creepy and dirty, and lots of drunk people, and yeah, we're not used to that. We're
Yes.
in the village here. We're just
Here in the
No.
village, everything is very calm.
no, but we had like. As we said before, we used to go in Italy because my sister lives there, and we go visit her. And people drink there on the streets a lot, so they take their
Marco,
beers.
oh sorry, yeah, Marco, I understand. I fully believe you. It's not so we're not
So Marco,
judging.
we believe you.
That's
'cause-
why I didn't. That's why I did, we
yeah.
didn't really want to
So
say
we don't want to
anything. 'Cause
express
I'm
an opinion. We just tell you what we saw
Yeah.
there. I mean, I don't think this applies to the whole country. Maybe.
But then
it's-
again, you know what I think.
Germany,
Like,
there are people yelling cocaine and having tasers. And
no, maybe
that was
no.
our experience. I
It's
mean,
just
this
that-
is very small. 2 days in the city.
You know-
2 days in Germany and you already experienced it.
No, like teenagers and I guess teenagers and young people are just dumb everywhere. You know. Yeah, we're just not. We're from a very very chill, not chill, like dead, like a dead town.
Yeah.
With absolutely no nightlife whatsoever.
Well, I don't think it was dangerous on the
No,
streets
no.
or
That's
anything
why I
because
said,
I
mean, you did go to call.
because there were a lot of young girls walking their dogs
Yeah,
at
yeah,
2
yeah.
a.m. and they weren't afraid or anything. So I think it was.
So you
really
did
safe,
feel
but-
very safe. Yeah, you
Yeah, it
actually
wasn't
felt
creep.
safe.
I mean, but it was just.
Old people
Weird.
were peeing on the street.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ah, we
I missed
saw a
that
couple.
part. Wow, old. Oh my God,
Let's
I
not
can't-
dwell on
I
that.
don't.
But the city's
So you've been
very.
there 2 days and you already saw guns, cocaine,
Doesn't
and
matter.
old people peeing
Everyone-
in the streets. Oh my God!
But we met a lot
I'm
of.
happy I didn't go.
We met a lot of people at the party who were awesome. So made a lot of German friends there, and it was really great. Like overall, a really cool
I haven't
experience.
seen old people.
No,
peeing in
Marco,
our
please don't be
village.
ashamed of your country. Please don't be. So we don't want to speak anything bad about Germany because again, we can't have an opinion about something we've seen 2 days in just like a small section.
I've been to Germany. To be honest, it was 20 years ago, but it was a very very different experience. Very cool and chill and clean and stuff. So
Yeah.
I guess
So
we
please,
just ran
please
into-
don't be. So please don't be ashamed of your country.
We want to go everywhere. We want to go
Yeah.
everywhere. Oh yeah, and that's another thing that everyone that we talked to was saying, because they were asking us, so did you go to Adventure? You weren't at Adventure X last year, were you? No. Were you at this event? No. Were you at that event? No. What are you doing? And we were like, hey, we're sort of staying in, working on the game. And people were like, yeah, of course you have to work on the game, but go out there, you have to network,
Yeah,
you
man,
have to
network
show your
is
game,
so
you have to,
important.
yeah, it is important.
So important.
So we decided, sorry about that. So we
Man,
decided,
this is gonna distort.
I'm sorry. So we decided, fuck it, we need to go everywhere. We need to take every opportunity that comes our way. So we are going to, remember last year, guys, I went to that, I was a speaker at a conference in Bucharest. It was the very first game development conference. Apparently this year it's a lot bigger and press is coming. I don't exactly which press. I am supposed to get a list soon, but we decided all three of us are gonna go. It's a couple of days. It's between the 11th and the 12th. and we're gonna have a booth there. And since we don't have to go by plane, we'll go by Niku, and we'll take a big monitor, show the game there.
And the roll up and everything.
Yes, and
It's gonna be awesome.
show it to the people. That's the thing, man. We didn't really care about business and stuff. What we care is showing the game to the people, power to the people,
Yeah.
and showing it to the press. You know, just getting a little buzz around it. So hopefully that's what's gonna
Getting
happen.
buzz around here.
Yeah, hopefully that's what's gonna happen at Bucharest. Hopefully the press is gonna be there, and
And we'd
hopefully the
also
press is
like-
not gonna be depressed.
With also like after this, after Köln and after Bucharest, we also hope we'll make it to Adventure X.
But we
in
are always
England,
like,
so
here's the deal. That's the stereotype about this part of the country. We are very slow, and it is being confirmed.
yeah.
You know, like confirmation after confirmation. Because for example, we backed Adventure X, which is this narrative games conference in November in London. And you know, I just wrote them recently. Hey, we want to show off Gibbous at your great convention. I was like, oh, I'm so sorry. Everything is all the spaces are taken, and
We're always late.
we're always late. We're like, okay, but we talked to the people. We talked to some people at the party, and they're like, oh, you need to come anyway and bring your laptop, and everybody goes to this pub afterwards, and you can show your game off there. So we're probably gonna do this. We're gonna go to London, do this guerrilla marketing, guerrilla shoving the game in your face
Old
thing.
guys being in the street.
Oh, come on, get over it. It was just we just said it as
was
a
an
funny.
old woman being standing up, like on
Just a
herself.
funny story. Doesn't matter.
her butt
It's not
out.
reflective.
Horrible. Horrible.
Never
Yeah.
going to Germany.
Oh man, don't say that.
Nico, stop
Don't
it!
say
Stop trolling. Seriously, it's not. It's not
trolling.
reflective. Yes, you
Yeah,
are.
it's not
We have
reflective.
plenty of ugly
Yeah,
things
we do.
happening here, so I wouldn't want people to judge us on that. Everybody that we met at the
Plus,
party,
yeah,
actually
everyone
everybody that we
was
met and spoke
amazing.
English was very, very awesome. So we're super happy that we got a chance to talk to
and-
some of our backers and our.
And we stayed with Airbnb, and we stayed at. We took a room, and we stayed at some random people that were so nice with us, very helpful, and yeah. So all our other experience was very
Yes.
good.
And I was very proud of Kami. Can I say this? I was very proud of Kami because you know when you see her online, she's very, she talks a lot and she's very sociable.
Oh.
She's not really like that IRL.
No, no,
When I met her, she never said anything to anyone. Literally, like some people thought she was a deaf mute
Or retarded.
or don't use that word. It's not politically correct.
Oh, I'm sorry, we don't
Okay.
have that here.
We don't really have that.
Not that political correctness in Romania, sorry.
So I was very proud of her because she talked to so many people. Whether she was just doing it socially, connecting to people, or just explaining stuff about the game. I was just very blown away. It was
Oh, thank you.
very cool.
Yeah,
Very,
it was
very cool.
awesome. But to
And-
be honest,
and the
I would have liked to
Yes.
have the courage to approach people and go and talk to them.
Yeah, me too. But I can't do the
They were
mingle
in
thing.
big
Can you do the
groups, and
mingle
I couldn't
thing?
just go into a group and.
It's that thing. I don't know. Do you guys get that? You know, when people are talking to each other and you know that they know each other already, and
Yeah.
you don't want to just step into the conversation and be like, "Hello, I'm from Eastern Europe. Hello."
Yeah, but like it was okay because people were constantly coming to see our game and constantly wanting to play, and we just talked to them. So we didn't have time to go and talk with other people, so it
Yes.
was fine.
And I was stressed out because we had borrowed this laptop. We don't have a laptop. And do you have a laptop? Nico, I
don't
think,
have
has
a
a
laptop.
very ancient laptop, right?
Yeah.
So we had to
It's
bear.
not that ancient. It's a Intel E3.
So we could have just borrowed your laptop.
It's small.
Oh, it's small, yeah.
11 inch.
So we borrowed a laptop.
Only.
Hey, Babushka, welcome to the
Hey,
stream. Hey,
Babushka.
Cheater, welcome to the stream. Mr. Montu, it's so good to see you again.
Yeah.
Yeah, see you again. Sorry. Yeah, and I was very pissed off because I had so little time with the laptop. And I didn't get the chance to calibrate, and the colors were all very exploded and oversaturated and stuff. And I was like constantly apologize, like, "Oh my God, I'm so sorry." And the stickers came out horribly. We made a lot of stickers.
Oh, yeah.
Let me show you guys.
The stickers are really hard.
Yes.
Like we wanted to give them to people, and then we're like, oh my god, this is so bad. It's better
So-
not to take it.
Show them to the camera.
Yeah, so this is the sticker.
The sticker
Very
came
horrible.
out very
So
badly.
that should be purple, but it's actually red, and it's
Yeah, I don't know. They said that they had a problem with their
Very
color
bad
profile thing for the for the plotter or whatever.
And
Paid
these
for
are
them. And
our business cards.
yes, they were very
They
successful.
were-
People really liked them.
Give us
Yeah, we
some
gave a
of
lot
them.
away. We gave a lot of them away, and also got a lot of business cards.
Yeah.
Actually, this was the first time that I ever went to an event and gave and handed out
Yeah, me
business
too.
cards.
It's the
Very
first time
late
I
in
had
my
business
life.
cards.
You gotta make one for me if we're going.
I will.
Yeah. Kami's gonna get on
Yes,
that.
and this time, like, we know what to do. We need to make T-shirts.
We
We
need
need
to
to
make-
make a lot of
yes.
stuff to stand out from in the crowd.
Yeah, we need to make T-shirts. They're not gonna be as cool as the Becker T-shirts. Bracelets. Yeah, I got this cool ass Grey Dawn bracelet. Grey Dawn is.
I wanna give us one.
Grey Dawn
but
is
black. Please
oh,
make
shit, I don't know.
everything.
I don't know how
black.
to show it. Whatever.
T-shirts black, everything black. I'm really into black.
We'll see.
No, we need to stand out.
Well, let's not
We'll
discuss
see.
this now. It's not worth it. The idea is that you need to brand yourself. I hate that word, but you need to really brand yourself when you go out there. We're gonna have I'm working on a roll up now. You know, a roll up is like one of those posters that you can just roll up, and we're gonna have a big ass TV, and thinking about the Journey Down people. They had a really good idea.
Yeah, but
They
they
had
had
that
reggae music. What are we going to?
Boombox. We're gonna play very evil music.
I need to
We're gonna
make
play
some evil
Boombox.
music.
Cthulhu
I
Photography.
need to make some evil
Like one of those
music,
Bluetooth speakers that was really really loud.
Yeah.
Well, anyways, yeah, it was awesome.
It was.
It was great, and it just gave us this kick in the butt to go out there and start showing the game. I mean, to make the Steam page. By the way, yeah, that's the thing. We don't really know about this. I mean, we know about sitting on our butts and making the game, but we don't really know about all these connecting things. So that's why it was important for us to be able to go out there and talk to developers. And we're like, you don't have a Steam page yet? We're like, no, do we need to have a Steam page? Yeah, you need to have a Steam page because people need to wishlist it and people need to follow it and people need.
Yeah.
It's like, okay, just mental note, make a Steam page, all that kind of stuff. I mean, we admit our ignorance when it comes to this kind of stuff.
I admit my ignorance when it comes to everything.
I admit, yeah, me too. Like generally admit my ignorance. And I feel bad Nico hasn't gotten a word in since we started. Nico, what do you have to say? Are you
I'm
looking?
speaking on the chat regularly.
I know, but I feel bad. I feel bad. We're
should
talking
talk.
here, and
But
but people don't know.
I haven't been to Cologne. I don't know what to
But people
say.
dropping by don't know that you are Kuishore, and they just see a
yeah,
guy doesn't talk. He's just staying there.
he's
in the
just checking his
background.
Facebook in the background.
What's up with that guy?
So
I just wrote the last sentence.
I know,
So
but
for everyone asking, that's me.
Yeah,
You
but
know what
it's
you
fine,
need?
It's fine if you read, but
you need to
just
have like a
stop
big
and, yeah.
T-shirt that says Kuishor, or like a big name tag around your neck. Are you excited? Are you excited about going to Bucharest, Nico?
No.
Let's do that again. People are watching. Are you excited? About
Yes, I'm very excited to go to Bucharest. Yay!
Come on, you love driving. You love
Yeah.
terrorizing us by driving really fast.
I'm
And
not driving fast.
Oh man.
oh no, here we
I was
go
only
again.
That's why I didn't
terrorizing
wanna go
Dawn.
and see.
Dawn was he didn't know
Dawn and
about.
Lindsay.
That's why I didn't want to go.
Every
last
time
week.
you pass the car, like the conversation would just die in the. He says, "What's going on?"
And he saw.
Dawn and Lindsay were
I
like,
just remember when we saw that truck, and he was like, "You were going to die," and I said, "It's okay, it's okay. He will slow down the truck to let us pass," and
Yeah.
that really marked them.
Yeah. No, we're really excited about going to just showing the game. And man, like we talked to the guys who were there who had shown the game there for their games at Gamescom for 6 days. Gamescom is
Yeah. So
incredible,
one thing I was happy
but it's
for-
very
Sorry
tiresome.
for interrupting.
Go ahead.
is that everyone at Adventure Treff Party who went to Gamescom to show their game were like, I asked them how was Gamescom, and they were like, oh man, exhausting. So
Exhausting,
everyone
yeah.
said that it was exhausting. It's not worth
We were very
it. It's
fresh. We were like,
crazy."
hey,
yeah,
let's show
and
the
they were
game.
all like, oh, Gamescom, and we get it why, because we've only been there for 5 hours, and it's
It's incredible. Like we didn't even go to the big like the big halls where Blizzard was and
They were
Ubisoft.
so far away.
We
You
went to
get
the like
lost.
medium ones, like for I don't know, like the medium size AAA ones, and we're like, oh, just and the crowds, and it was like
It's just like-
sometimes it was like Mad Max. Seriously, Like people.
Like imagine big halls and
Yes.
music everywhere, not just noise everywhere. Every booth having its own noise, and you just cannot make anything.
It was like attending 5 concerts, but
Yeah.
simultaneously, and couldn't make out anything. So 4 hours in, I felt like strangling someone. And these folks had been there for 6 days. They were exhausted, just absolutely exhausted. So yeah, and I don't know, like a point and click is not really a good fit for. And also point and clicks don't really demo that well. You can't just pick up a controller and start
Yeah, it's about the
controlling your character.
experience,
Yeah,
and
it's
you
a
have to
yeah,
see the
yeah.
story and everything.
And we didn't bring headphones because a lot of the music isn't implemented in the game,
And we don't have
voices and
voices,
stuff,
yeah.
so it didn't make sense to do that. But yeah, Gamescom is just
Yeah.
crazy. I'm glad that I experienced it, but I don't know. I don't think that I could take it for 6 days. That'd probably put me in the hospital. It's just a crazy,
Yeah.
overwhelming experience.
So it's good that we didn't go. We just went to the essential part.
Yeah, we like
Trip.
experienced it, but what was super important for us and for our game was just talking to the adventure game people, whether they be backers or developers or enthusiasts. It was just great. It was just great connecting with our backers.
Yes,
It's
Michael.
just great.
So it was one evening we went to the party. I mean, one day because the party started at 2 p.m. and then the other,
Adventure Village.
we went to Gamescom and then we came back home.
Yes.
That was it.
And we wanted to be fashionably late to the party, but we were the first there.
Yeah, and we were actually late. We were late like an hour and a half, and we were the
Yeah,
first.
we were the first there. Like, hey, it's a party, but it was cool. The people from AdventureTreff.de, I think, really nice people.
Yeah.
Really cool people.
Yeah.
So it was
I like
great meeting them.
Right. I mean, it's okay to meet nice people and such, but I don't know, the traveling part is not something I really like. If everything is planned and I know I have where to stay and such, but it's always such a drag to travel. I
Well,
like driving.
In this case,
Traveling that far and with airplane and buses and trains
Well,
and the
thing is
uncertainty
that-
and not knowing what's going to happen next and
Yeah, Nico, but it gets you out of your comfort
Yeah.
zone, and I
No,
know,
the
you
thing
have
in
to
this case,
experience.
it was a little bit crazy because it was Gamescom and everything is booked for months in advance, I think, and it was a little bit crazy because we decided at the last minute, so we got what we could get,
Yeah.
both with regard to transportation and lodging and stuff. That's why we had to switch stuff. But
I know, Michael, but then you can appreciate it more when you come back home and everything is comfortable. you know?
Yes,
I don't know,
and
I think it keeps your
that's the cleaning lady in case you're
your
wondering.
your mind fresh and I don't know.
Yeah.
You have to adapt to new situations quickly, and I think it's good for you. Travel is good for you.
Yeah.
for me getting out of my comfort zone is, I don't know, trying out a new restaurant to eat.
That's just
Going
moving from one
shopping to a new
but that's just moving from one comfort zone to another comfort zone.
no, that's kind of that's enough for me.
Yeah,
I want
so
to have my own lair, my own
I would
place of
really love
refuge.
it if we could just go with Gibbous at as many conferences as we could, like just travel and see the world.
Yeah.
Show Gibbous, that would be like
The thing that is
Bring
important, I mean, the thing is that every time we went somewhere, like a couple of times actually, I was the only constant there. Like, I went to Dev Play with Niku, I went to Adventure Treff with you. So, but what I want to do, like, we do everything together. We work on this thing together. I want to go everywhere together.
Yeah,
I want to
me
be with you guys. I want to be with you, right here with you.
I believe
just
your
like
right hand, but
this.
not your left.
We want to come to the Nordic. Actually, DFest, we just submitted our pitch to the Nordic thing.
Yep.
The Nordic thing. So there's like a pitch contest, like a gaming pitch contest, and if you advance to the next round, you get to show your game at the Nordic Games
Yeah, why are people
conference.
crying about Daedalic? I don't understand.
Daedalic. I don't know. Why are people crying about Daedalic? They just released a game which is supposedly pretty cool, called Pillars of the Earth. But why are we talking? I
so
don't
it would
get
be
the
really awesome
Daedalic
if we
thing.
would go to as many conferences
Yes, and
And-
we sort of need to do that.
Like we talked to the guys from the journey down, and they
Awesome people.
awesome people. They
mean-
moved to Tanzania to develop their game, right?
Yes, that's not why they're awesome people. They're just
No,
awesome
it's just
people in
like
general.
man. For me, it was like they're from Sweden and they just moved to Tanzania to just
Yeah.
work on the game.
Because they're making an
it's
African,
so cool.
Afro-inspired
I want to move
game.
around the world and work on the game and just get inspiration from. all
Good
over
luck
the world.
convincing Nico to move to Tanzania.
Oh boy, I would move anywhere.
I don't know about moving. I mean, I'm sort of like I should be the one to
well,
talk
they
on
went there for 3 months. It's not
I
exactly
like my
moving.
roots, man.
the roots.
I'm
And,
like a tree. You don't move a tree. No,
Sure you do. Just repot them.
No.
Nico, you need to get repotted.
He will get, you will hurt that tree. You like his roots. You know.
Roots, bloody roots. Let me catch up with the chat here. Nico, get some words in, please. I feel bad. It's just us talking about stuff. Well, Difas, the thing is that I don't have extraordinarily high hopes about the Nordic Games pitch. I don't know that our game
Yeah, I don't think
fits. Point and clicks are weird, they're not exactly hip,
they're very niche.
They're pretty niche.
Yeah.
So I don't know about a classically inspired point and click winning that kind of pitch. But yeah, the thing is that we always need to keep in we with regard to going to these conferences and everything, we constantly need to keep our budget in mind, because for us it's a little bit expensive. Like for London, thankfully, Nico, you need to make up your mind, but we'll talk about that. Like we found very cheap travel toward London.
Okay, I'm
Now
going.
you're going.
Yeah.
Awesome, because we found super cheap
I forgot
planes.
to tell you.
We found super cheap.
Yeah,
I will come.
So we need to decide early
But
because
after Bucharest, we will see if you still want me.
sure we want you to do.
The thing
what are you
is,
talking
the thing
about?
is with
I'm weird.
Wizz Air
Everybody's weird.
is that
No,
you can find really cheap tickets, but if you don't get them, then like you can check the next day and they can be like triple
Yeah.
the price, and
Yeah.
it's very frustrating
We need to
too.
look for Airbnbs and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, we need to do everything on a budget, because it's we just don't have the budget to pay for proper airfare and stuff, and for booths at conferences and stuff
Well, this
like
was
that.
another thing people were really shocked about at Adventure Treff.
But
Do you still have money from Kickstarter? Oh my god, you can still work from that. Oh my god, and we're so shocked because I don't know, most of the studios just spend all their money at the beginning and then
They
they're
burn
like,
it in a few months.
yeah, and they're asking for a lot less than they need. But then again, most of the studios are not from Eastern Europe, so.
It's like we live under a rock, of course. we
No,
still have
it's
money.
not that. It's not that. But it's like rent here is like science fiction cheap compared to Western Europe. So that's why we can just stretch this money out.
Yeah, and we
that
still
much.
didn't start recording the voices and the music and everything and translations. So we still have to send them boxes and t-shirts and stuff.
Yeah, we talked a lot about the physical rewards and
to
stuff.
work on that too.
With a very nice guy who's a big collector, and we just sort of we agreed. I mean, it was obvious, you don't want to just piss on your game's reputation by making something shoddy and just shipping it out there. But we wouldn't do that anyway. Like, this is our baby. Why would you make something like? Why would you just shoddily put together something just to throw it at someone?
Because
You
some
know you're
people
gonna
make babies only for the money, and they don't care about them.
Okay, maybe my analogy wasn't that good, but there's a Kickstarter, I don't want to name names or anything, like a big Kickstarter, close to or maybe more than $1 million Kickstarter, and they just send out
Yeah, like
very cheap stuff, and the outrage and the backlash really wasn't worth it. Like, they could have spent, I mean, they probably their budget was long gone and it hadn't sold well, and maybe it's understandable in that way, but you just try and do something. Well, what are you talking about? Hey dude, like, again, that is not representative of the people. We're
No,
just
we
it
just-
was
we
just
just sold
something
it,
that
but
we
Yeah,
in 2 days.
Because it was
while we were there.
it was us.
we
and
just told you about our experiences.
Yeah.
When we said that this is not our opinion of Germany, we cannot make.
It was
an
us
opinion.
and I think 5 or 6 other guys from Romania who were making games, right? And we were just walking around Köln and we didn't find a place to.
Hey, ThinkBot Labs.
Hey, ThinkBot Labs.
ThinkBot
Good morning.
Labs.
It's evening here. It's 6:48 p.m.
Yeah.
And we didn't find a place to chill, so we just sat down next to a church and just witnessed some very disturbing things. But then again, we're from the village. Nothing happens in the village. You
Turn
don't
on
see
the
that
lights.
kind of stuff, huh?
Turn on the lights. Yeah.
Turn on the
there.
lights. Yes. You don't see that kind of stuff in the village. So we're sort of like rednecks, going to the
Rednecks.
yeah.
Full of hate.
No, just good old
This is what I
rednecks.
know about rednecks. They hate their neighbors.
Not necessarily. We're the good kind of rednecks who've never left. They very rarely leave their village. Just and you just witness things and you're like, this doesn't happen in our village. Yeah,
Yeah,
and-
I think Bot Labs.
Yeah,
I don't know if we
because
should
exactly.
tell that story.
We told that story 3 times. Go ahead.
No.
Old lady.
Just
But I think she was throwing up and peeing at the same time, right? I saw. Look, I just
don't
caught
think
I just
anyone
caught a
can
glimpse
do
of it with the corner of my eye, and I just didn't look. What I saw was liquid coming out of her, but I don't exactly remember what hole that was. I
she
think
was
it
with
was
her butt outside, her pants down. She was peeing, standing
something
up.
was spraying out.
I know.
Oh my god! Okay, I just pretended it didn't happen.
And a lot of people peeing on the churches. They had a thing with churches.
Yeah, man, people peeing on
Like even on the cathedral, like the
yeah, like people pee in the streets here all the time. Let's admit it. We're not,
Go to a
I
regular-
haven't
But we're a lot
seen
more-
someone pee in the street here in years.
but you can smell it though. They do it when you're not around.
Yeah, but
They
that's
wait
the
for you
beauty
to-
of it.
No,
I don't
it's
see
just
it.
that I think we're much more religious people or respectful toward other religions.
Respect thy neighbor.
I mean, we pee on the streets a lot. I peed on the streets when I was younger.
Really?
Look, I was.
I don't
drunk.
even pee at work.
But not on
He
a
I can
doesn't.
count in my finger on my
So
fingers
yeah,
how many times
I think Nico is
But
a
not on the
robot who never
churches.
goes to the bathroom. He's a robot.
I think he has some kind of weird system.
He never, like in
he-
years since we've worked together, he never goes to the bathroom.
I think he has like a tube and something that goes into his sock and just pees there. Because sometimes you'll just go and talk to him, he won't say anything.
Yeah.
That's because he's focusing. He's like, because you can't really talk to someone and pee. It's weird.
No, you can't make eye contact.
Did you ever do that? Did you ever do that? No, not even eye contact. Like you're at a
I talk on
urinal.
my phone while I pee.
Yeah, but that's different because it's not direct contact. You like go with a friend. Like if the two of us go together to urinals and you talk to me, I'm not gonna be able to pee. I'm sorry. How did this become about peeing? This stream just
Sorry, I
became about
can't pee
peeing.
even if someone is in the urinal there.
Oh my god. Yeah, no, not about that. Like talking about anything, like even the weather. Like, so what do you think of the storm? I can't do
What
it.
do you think of the storm?
Yeah.
And you're like, man, it's happening right now in the toilet or something.
No, it's happening where Michael's at, and it's not funny actually. We really wish Texas people well. Hope you guys are.
Okay, D-Fast.
Be fast. Thank you for.
Thank you for watching and see you
Goodbye,
later.
Best.
Peace. So yeah.
Yeah.
What were we talking about? Oh yeah, about having a shy bladder and stuff. And can you pee if someone talks
No.
to you? It's just. You can't. I think you can't focus
I
on two
only
things
like
at the same
to pee
time.
in my own toilet that I know.
So is the scummy.
It's the one that I know. Only there I can do.
I did something for the very first time.
If I'm very sick, then I don't have any.
Yeah, I did
choice.
something for the very first. I peed.
What
I
did
peed
you
on the airplane for the very first time. I mean, in the
How was
toilet.
I just lifted my leg a little bit.
It sucks because such a small space.
Imagine being in the airplane and people can't leave.
Yeah, you know who did that?
Or shitting yourself.
Gerard Depardieu did that.
And you can't leave, and they can't get. It's not like, man, you shit it. Let's take you out,
I
and
think
people around you, even if the
I think they
airplane
just-
is full.
Yeah,
You know, the people next to you, if you shit yourself, then like they can move
They're
somewhere
gonna
else
they're gonna
for
probably
the next 10 hours.
they'll lock you in the bathroom or something.
They will lock you.
Yeah.
You can't. You have to be in your chair, man, when turbulences and everything happen.
Who cares? You just shit yourself.
Yeah, and you just
brought
lay
it on
there
yourself.
with your own shit for 10 hours and the people around.
How
you.
did this become about
let's
shit and
change the
pissing?
subject.
All I want to
Let's
say
start
And you
is
say I'm
that
not talking.
I peed. I peed. I don't know why I never peed on an airplane. I peed on an airplane now. It's not all that. The bathroom is really small, and I flew
I like what
dozens
Mark
of
was.
times. No need for a drawing. I couldn't even stand. Like it was such a small space. I was peeing like this, you know. And then maybe it's a little bit hard to aim when your head is tilted this way. Anyway, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Anyway,
anyway,
so we're excited to
so
be
we're
going
excited.
to Bucharest to
Yes.
the conference.
And peeing
And-
everywhere.
No, we're not excited.
No, we're not excited.
And showing off the game, making a roll up,
Yeah.
giving business cards.
Oh man, so many things to
And,
take care of.
we
You know, working on the game, having the game advance. Well, it's a good thing that that a lot of the scenes are just ready to be exported and for Nico to be. So Nico's gonna be wiring stuff up, which he's been doing. If you guys have been watching the streams, sorry about no art stream today, but I was working on something that I didn't want to spoil, and so that's why there was no art stream today. But we'll stream again starting.
Yeah, so with the
Thursday.
spoilers thing, yeah, we'll have to cut back on some of the streams when you work on.
Yeah, but
very
there'll still be a
spoilery
lot of
stuff.
streams. Like maybe every once in a while we won't stream.
Don't worry,
because
I will spoil the game.
maybe every once in a while we won't. We won't. It might be that me and Kami are both working on very spoilery stuff, and we'll see about when Nico gets farther into the game where it's just spoilers.
Yeah. And I just wanted to say that
Yeah.
one stream, that I could do so that it would be interesting. I want to make you guys like the portrait for the business card. So I was thinking I could do that on stream because the people know you, and that would be
That's not a spoiler.
fun because
This is not a spoiler, people know you.
they actually know how they look and they'll see the drawing and like it won't be some random backer.
I'm cool
It would
with
be
that.
very hard
Yeah.
if I ask you, Kami, paint me
Cool with that.
beautiful.
I'm cool with that. Yeah.
We have to make ourselves.
Yeah, we're
Fun.
coming up to some puzzles that I think are pretty difficult. Like I explained the puzzle to Nico today, and he was like, "Oh man, what were you like, Nico?" You were like, "What did you say?"
I understood everything, but I have a lot of other questions.
Yeah.
Yes.
Special situations, when you're making each and every possible case scenario.
Yeah.
There were holes.
Yeah, I'm not good at that kind of
Yeah.
stuff.
So that's why we need to discuss.
I mean, it's not that I'm not
happened in
good, I
what
just don't-
situation, how does it reset? But it's the most. I want to say fucked up.
Go
puzzle,
ahead.
but it's not exactly fucked up. It's the hardest. And one thing that we gotta take care is that you can't brute force your way through the puzzle.
Yeah, I know we're being very vague right now.
We gotta talk about it, and we have
Yeah.
to make it reset, so you can't brute force your way through it.
There are so many variables that if you do brute force your way through it, it's gonna take you like hours and hours to do all the. Well, this is not interesting to you guys because you don't know what we're talking about. But anyways,
But you will tomorrow
But
when I'm streaming.
Doesn't it look like you? I'll make you a new one.
Doesn't.
Everyone thinks.
everyone thinks it's Saint Barbu.
Yeah.
You guys know Saint Barbu. No, it doesn't.
Okay, I'll make you a new one. I'll make me one. I'm keeping mine.
So whoa.
You look very sweet in that image, Tom.
It's the journey down.
No, yeah, like the innocent girls in fairy tales.
Yeah, that's what I was.
The journey
aiming
down
for.
people, what they said about the game. Oh, we were like, oh, I'm a big fan of you. No, I'm a big fan of you. No, I'm a big fan of you. No, I'm a big fan of you.
No, Michael
It was
is
very
right.
cool.
It's the twitching hour. We never know what you are talking about.
Yeah.
It was very cool, man. Like all those people making and just like the people weren't really showing their games there, but everybody that we met was making a game that was very different from the other one. So that's cool about adventure games. Very differently looking and feeling games, and that's very cool when you have variety like that. So very happy about that. And we were very impressed because, you know, Adventure Treff, the website, has been around for 17 years. So people saying adventure games are dead, they are not dead. They're very
It's
much...
not in Germany.
Yes, at least not in Germany. German people love adventure games, so
Yeah.
it's cool. And yeah, they really helped us. They were really nice, really helped us out a lot. It was very cool. It was very,
was-
very cool.
It was really fun.
What,
Oh,
17?
yeah, 17 years.
Oh,
Yeah. So,
crime solving adventure game.
oh, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, like Dixon Hill. Do you know what Dixon Hill is?
From Star Trek?
Dixon Hill books. No?
Star Trek stuff. Picard?
It was in Star Trek.
Yeah.
Crime solving.
Yeah.
Don't you like that? A game, an adventure game like that.
Yeah. Well, we have a detective who's not really solving crimes, but, you know.
Of course he is. Just watch Dawn talk with Sarge, and you can see he has experience and he's a real detective.
There you go.
Okay, so
yeah.
what
I
else should we
think
talk about?
that's one of your best works with
Oh.
Dawn and Sarge conversation and the way you unravel the plot.
Thank you.
I really liked it, and the part with the room always gets me.
I really appreciate it. Yeah.
I
Really
was
appreciate it.
smiling each and every time when I read that line today. Even if it was the 10th time, I was always smiling.
You know what? It's
That
gonna
real-
be weird
real?
when-
You're driving me crazy or something like that. I don't know. In my head, the voice is okay, but I can't.
It's
make
gonna be really weird when we're gonna be playing the game. It's gonna be.
What?
Weird.
Why?
I don't know. It's just gonna be weird. Yeah.
So
Oh,
what-
the Sexy Brutal. Oh yeah. That game looks amazing. What?
What else should we talk about before the stream ends?
What else should we talk about before the stream ends? That's pretty much.
My life is very simple. I wake up, I eat food, I go to work, I work all day, I go home, I watch Netflix, I sleep.
Yeah, but that's the thing. It's
What should I talk about?
no, it's very good. But that's the thing. That's why it's very good for us to just just uproot ourselves from here and just go somewhere where there are other people.
I'm watching Flash
show,
on Netflix.
show the game off. Forget about that. That's why I'm saying it's important, that you get other experiences. Not
Yeah.
just that, like getting feedback from people is essential. It's
Yeah,
absolutely
that's why I
essential.
asked, did the people really like the game?
Yeah,
they,
they
were
re-
enjoyed it?
Yeah, man,
Did
they
like the
really
text?
liked it,
They liked the visuals.
and it was both the
You
just
never
the,
told me the negative.
nobody did anything.
What's negative?
No. It's crazy.
Maybe they were just being nice, but people were like,
Just the
"Oh
people
my
being
god,
on
this
the
looks
streets.
so."
That was the only only negative.
No, but about the game, I don't think anyone said anything about the negative. I don't know. Everything was very encouraging. Maybe people were just being nice. I'm not sure.
They were very nice.
Yeah, but
Well,
yeah,
it's
I
good
don't
that
know.
they were encouraging. That
Yeah.
really uplifts you.
Yeah. But we were more like about talking about adventure games in general, and just like Steam stuff and marketing and how do you show your
Well-
game off and that kind of stuff.
Well, Michael, that we do not know. After we left, if they said bad things, we have no way of knowing. And Sensor Square, I am playing StarCraft Remastered. I finished the 3 original campaigns and the first one with the Protoss,
So you should
and I
stream it.
really enjoy it.
So you should stream it.
Really enjoy it.
So Marco,
Remastered.
we didn't meet any radical Lovecraft fans. I mean, they weren't the kind of people that would get upset if you weren't really true to the genre or anything.
I did discuss this. I'm
I
afraid I don't
discussed it too
remember
with
who I
somebody,
discussed
but-
it with. But
not
we were
on
just
your interview that was on YouTube with the writers.
no, not that too. No, but now this weekend I don't remember who I discussed it to, but we're just talking about. We discussed it with the Romanian devs, the Lovecraft stuff.
Oh,
How you adapt
yeah.
Lovecraft and stuff.
Yeah.
And we sort of were coming from the same place.
I
that
just remembered, where is Granite Cupcake? I haven't seen him in a while.
He's working. He just
I
got
know.
hired.
Yeah?
Busy, yeah.
I miss
I
Granite
thought you'd say he
Cupcake.
just got high.
And
No, but I remember he said he started work and
I
he
miss
doesn't have
Lucy
time to
and
hang
Granite
out.
Cupcake.
Isn't Flimsy and hey Flimsy, are you online? You just say something if you're online.
But I miss Flimsy
Well, you
and Granite
stopped.
Cupcake.
Yeah, because you
They were
stopped.
my biggest fan on Fallout.
Well, you stopped
We
streaming
talked a
Fallout.
lot.
You stopped streaming Fallout, so they stopped watching.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, Tokyo Dark, this is September 7th. Yeah, we'll just keep we'll just keep buying games and never playing them because that's what seems to be happening constantly. Just buying games and never getting to play them. Yeah.
Oh,
No, exactly. Oh, see, Flimsichen is there.
Yeah.
There you go. So no, we were just talking about this with other devs, and we just agreeing that adventure games are a very, very, very solid match for Lovecraftian stuff. Because it's not about showing the tentacles and showing the monster and stuff. It's all about hinting and hinting and hinting and and just getting little glimpses and stuff. It's all about the difference between, well, not that our game is really horror, but there is that an element of psychological horror like tension, and that's adventure games are really good at that. Whether they be, even if they're first person or you just or
And I
from the
think,
classic adventure game perspective.
yeah, when you start shooting the monsters like that, that's when
Yeah.
the cosmic horror
That's true.
goes downhill.
That's true. That's why I love. I adore Call of Cthulhu: Dark Corners of the Earth, up until the part where you start the shooty kind of stuff, which is
Because that's the point. You can't. You're so little compared to the monsters that you can't even
Yeah,
can't even understand. You can't even perceive. You can't even fight back. That's
Yeah.
the whole
and we also
point.
had an idea about VR that we were talking about.
yeah, but it's just an idea. Like we might be looking
I
into.
think we are too further down the development line to be able to modify the entire game.
So the thing is that we have a junior programmer here.
Yeah, the problem is with mobile.
Yeah, but let me give them a little bit of context because they don't know what we're talking about. So the thing is that we have here in the company have like a junior programmer who's not in our team, so he's not getting paid from our
It's
budget
hired
or
by
anything.
the company.
Yeah, he's hired
for
by the
the
company. Well, we don't have anything to do with him. But the idea is that he's trying to get experience VR experience. And basically, we thought, hey, since he's going to be working on VR stuff either way, why don't we just try and see,
As a learning.
as a learning thing, try and see what Gibbous would look like in VR, which is a very
And I
stupid
have
thing if you
several
come to think
ideas
about it.
of
Yeah,
how to do it.
but it might be cool, It might be
So
cool.
I might adapt one scene, but I'm going to need support from the 3D
Yeah.
modeling guys.
But again, before anything, just a huge disclaimer. There is a huge possibility that it never happens, so don't get excited, guys, or don't. It's just something that.
I just remembered something new,
Yeah. I'm excited about that. I'd be really curious how that looks, because since we have these parallax scrolling layers, if you're in VR and it basically, I think it would work like a diorama, right? Like you're watching some kind of puppet theater.
Yeah,
It's
something
just in
like
front
that.
of you and maybe a
Yeah.
little bit curved.
Yeah, that's what we are trying
Yeah.
to do.
But again, nobody get their hopes up, not even us. It's just a crazy thing that we're trying to do. But it'd be cool if we just released like a Lovecraftian point-and-click adventure made in Transylvania
But the thing is, it
with
won't
VR support.
work, on VR as in mobile,
Yeah.
mobile and put the phone.
Yeah, but we're not.
Because
Mobile is
we
just
will have to get the game working on mobile.
Yeah.
And we can't get the entire game. So maybe one scene we can adapt the demo, one scene, two
Yeah.
scenes, but not the entire game. Not in our time budget.
Not I thought you said not in our lifetime.
No, time budget. I can do it.
No, the mobile thing is just
In the end, I can do it.
the mobile thing is something that might or might not happen way down
Yes,
the
the
line.
Census Square. That's what we had in mind. So you wouldn't actually be 3D. It would still be 2D, but you would see it in
Yeah.
in,
And
in
there-
front of you, and it would parallax. So
Yeah.
it would be like a screen. So like a theater or
Yeah.
something. Like a stage.
And some problems arise from this because our backgrounds just end at some point. So maybe we were thinking of solutions, but again, it's just ideas. We're just throwing ideas there. Just constructing having a themed 3D thing around them, like you're watching, it's like watching a movie screen or more like a puppet theater scene. And and you'd have some kind of architecture
I have
around.
to invest several hours of research into it, but I'm so busy, so many things to do.
Yeah,
I
but
don't-
again, it's not us doing this; it's this dude.
Yeah,
so it's
so
not
this-
coming out of the
he's-
budget of the game, nor
No,
time.
so he's
nor,
just learning. He's just doing some experiments, and he said like, if I'm investing time to learn,
Well-
why not try
Yeah,
on Gibbous? Because
sure.
maybe if it turns out nice, we
So-
could do something with it.
In regards with other discussions about what Lovecraft and H.P.
Yeah.
Lovecraft, I always imagine H.P. Lovecraft a setting like in the early 19th century, you know,
yeah,
maybe 1850, 90 something.
yeah.
Someone going to Arctic expeditions, you know, guns, things like that, surviving the cold, finding food, shelter, and digging something weird. That's how I imagine.
You just revealed the plot to Gibbous 2, The Revenge.
So that's
So yeah, Marco. But I think VR gears are gonna get cheaper in the next year. So
They did. I mean, HTC Vive just got cut $200.
Yeah.
Just got
So
$200 out of
it's
the price.
very new technology now. It's probably 5 or 10 years.
Look, the thing
Everyone's
is,
gonna have them.
the thing is that if we do this VR thing, it's not. I mean, it's mainly just a non-VR game,
Yeah.
and you know, with this VR gimmick on top. But it's
Yeah,
not gonna
so-
be like the focus or anything. It's just a
No.
crazy thought that we had, you know, because the guy had to get some experience, and we're like, hey, this might be interesting to try out, but
Yeah.
nothing might come out of it. So it's just something that we're just throwing at the wall and seeing if it sticks. Yeah.
Will be
Anything else that we want to talk about, guys?
No, I think that was it.
Nico, when will you stream Fallout 4? That seems to be on everybody's. The question that seems to be on everybody's lips. You saw that
when I
made.
finish my new computer.
I
I
took
need
a-
to buy a video card. I'm
Oh, okay.
saving money for it.
Okay. We took a picture of Kami and the Vault Boy for you,
Yeah, it's hard.
but the booth was empty. I think people had left and stuff.
Fallout 4 so beautiful.
Didn't get a chance to play it yet. I don't know if I'm
It's the most beautiful, but play it on survival mode. It's
No,
the most beautiful.
survival mode. We are very different people in survival mode. It's not
Nico,
for me.
can I ask
I was
you,
on. I
isn't-
was in survival mode for this weekend,
Isn't-
and it's not. It was not fun.
Traveling, just like playing in survival.
Yeah.
Just have to
Yeah,
go to take the
exactly.
bus.
Yeah, I mean,
and
it would
take
be
your
okay if,
meds
for
and-
example, I could enter Liviu's body and travel, and when I'm tired of it, you know, just be in my room.
But you
and
can't do
go
that
to
in Fallout.
sleep.
You can't do that in Fallout or in Skyrim.
Of course, I can shut off the computer off and I'm near my bed.
Oh.
You know,
Well, it's not like we're going
I want
somewhere.
the comfort of my room. If I could bring the comfort of my room, I would travel the world.
But Nico, it's not like we're going to somewhere remotely, you know, remote and away from civilization. We're going to fucking
I
Bucharest.
might.
It's a lot more civilized than
If I-
here. There's a lot
I
more.
have everything planned, and I have a plan B and C and D and.
Dude, we had a small kitten that we needed to take care of, and we still,
Yeah.
hopefully, Friday.
Marco,
Anyway,
I don't know. So
We do,
this weekend is probably going to be either us or Nico playing. I don't know.
what?
When are we playing LBA and?
Oh man, I don't know. Maybe this Sunday. It's hard to
Yeah.
tell. We're gonna let you guys know in advance.
Okay,
Anyway.
so either I'm playing Fallout 4 or Livio or Kami is playing
Okay.
this weekend.
Yeah, I want to play, and yeah, I want to finish Black the Fall. They had a booth at the. I was happy to see them have a booth at the indie booth area. Wish them all the best. I really want to get that. I really want to finish that game. We have to finish LBA. Yeah. Cool. Yeah, well, that's the thing. The Bucharest thing is so soon. It's just a couple of weeks.
Two.
That I'm just scrambling. We're just scrambling to get everything done, and you know, be a little bit more prepared than we were right now because we didn't have T-shirts and we only had business cards and we had very crappy. I was embarrassed to
We need better stickers.
yeah, I was saying that if they're early access stickers. So yeah. It's 7:12 p.m. Let's stream for another 3 minutes and then we'll say goodbye to these nice people. I don't even remember. Were we supposed to be doing a Twitching hour now, or was
Yes.
it? Oh, we were.
It's
Okay, good.
scheduled
Yeah,
Twitching hour.
good syncing. Well, I think we would have done one anyway because we had everything fresh in our minds and stuff.
Yes.
And since we always take 3 minutes to say goodbye,
Yeah, we should start
We
now.
should
we should start now. So, again, guys, thank you for watching and supporting us.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And,
let me be in the camera. Thank you.
Yeah. And let me plug this. The Journey Down Chapter 3 is coming in September. I don't exactly remember when. Sometime in September. Great point-and-click adventure. Exactly the kind of point-and-click adventure that I love. It's very LucasArts inspired and very classic, and it has an awesome musical soundtrack, and the people who are making it are some very, very nice Swedish dudes, which we had a lot of fun with. And I really enjoyed the first 2 parts, and I backed this on Kickstarter, and I can't wait to play it sometime in 2017, 18, 19, wherever. 2077. And that's not because the game isn't any good, it's because we don't have any time. But yeah, look for the Journey
You're
Down. It's
alive
awesome.
in 2077.
Yeah.
Buy
They
your
didn't
beer.
say that.
No, they were just handing out t-shirts to anyone. We weren't any more special than anyone there. And we bought Nico a t-shirt too.
Yep.
So, hey Tiger Lotta, please be nice if you come into our stream. Yeah, so that's about it from us, I guess, right? We'll just get back to working on the game, basically. Juggling working on the game with working on the like the advertising materials, I guess you would call them. Yeah, we need to get on that.
Need to print them properly so that they have good colors. And the roll-up needs to be nice, not like this. Not like this. Not like
I've
this.
been working on the roll-up already.
So we need to make it the
Yep.
other color.
Yeah.
Jamaica, you know?
Jamaica?
Jamaica. I don't know in English.
CMYK.
Oh, yes.
I thought you were saying Jamaica.
Jamaica.
Jamaica has a good color.
Yeah, so we need
Oh my
to-
god, Mr. Montu, thank you for subscribing. Woo!
Mr. Montu, thank you so much.
Awesome. Cool.
Marco,
Yeah, another
yes.
sucker. Don't worry about it, Marco. Don't worry about it. The subscription thing is nice, but you don't have to do it. We'll keep doing the streams. That's not the reason that we won't be doing any. I mean, that's not the reason that we'll be doing less streams every
Oh,
once
no,
in a
but
while.
we
It
won't
has
be doing
nothing to
less
do with it.
Yeah, man. So
We oh my god, that's the reason that we did the whole partnership so that we could get the emotes. Please remind me to look into the emotes thing because we need to get our
Look into the
emotes.
emotes thing.
Okay, we'll go and look into the emotes things. All right, it's 7:15 p.m. We've been live for an hour and 11 minutes.
yeah, and just wanted to say that next stream I'm gonna be doing the cartoons for these guys so that we put them on the business cards. So if you want to see a cartoon that you actually know, like whose cartoon is it? No?
Yeah. All right. Thanks for subscribing, Mr.
No problem.
Montu. Thank you, everyone, for watching. We are very thankful for your viewership. Please stop me from talking because it'll take
Okay,
another
thank you
10
so much
minutes.
for watching,
Bye.
guys, and see you.
Rock and roll. See you
No,
tomorrow.
Tomorrow, yeah.
And peace and lovecraft.
I love craft.
Bye bye.